Bonjour, bonjour, and welcome to Fiction After Lunch. I'm Mindy.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Leona.
Welcome back. What are we doing here?
We are reading a story I wrote when I was very cringe and small.
That's perfect.
Yeah. The story sucks.
Oh no, not again. I think almost every episode we are making a joke about this kind of facts that every time you're mentioning how much you hate your own stories that you wrote.
Yeah.
And today we are going to continue reading it, but actually I don't remember anything that happened the last time.
Oh.
Maybe
it's
like,
better
let me
this
tell
way.
you.
Maybe it's better this way.
Or was it the censored version?
So,
That
no.
was the episode before.
Yeah.
You know what happened.
There was the shadow thing. I just remember the shadow thing. And something was on the TV and Marcy was in coma.
Oh, how could I forget? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Marcy is now in the coma. Yeah, but we are going directly into it. By the way, how are you? How are you feeling today? How is the mood?
A little tired.
Everyone is tired.
No.
We made some very nice dinner.
Yeah. Pizza. Potato pizza.
Potato pizza. Sam's recommendation, and it was really good.
We made a video. You can watch it on YouTube at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe even until this episode comes out. We'll see.
I think it could be like almost at the same time.
Yeah,
so
probably.
If you haven't seen it already, just
Go
DM us and tell us where's the video in capital letters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm very bad at reading and capital letters really help me out.
Please only shout at us and like, oh my gosh, short tangent. Very short tangent. My mom, the first time when my mom got like her phone, she contacted me via like a messenger, and she didn't knew how to like change like small letters to big letters and the other way around. So the case was always that she only wrote me messages using small letters, which was like, okay. And then there was one time when she accidentally turned her phone only to using big letters, capital letters. And then I felt like she was shouting at me, but the text was like a very nice text, but everything was like in capital letters. And I was like, okay, Mom, are you angry at me now? Why do you use capital letters now?
I'm so proud of you, Mindy! You are doing a great job!
Yes, it felt like this. Like, oh my gosh, what happened right now? Did you ever have this experience with your parents also?
No, my mom knows how to do it small, capital and small letters.
Okay. But
So,
I think, how old is your mom?
getting next year 60.
Okay, my mom is 70. 16, no. 70? 70, yes. So, but I think now she can use it, and she also found like smileys and everything. So, but it's really interesting. Every time when she finds like a new function on her phone, she uses this function to an extreme.
Oh no.
So the moment she found smileys and emojis, she was like spamming me full with it. Like,
Horrible.
oh yeah, what are you doing this week? Smiley, 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 smiley. Way too many smileys. And now she found TikTok.
Oh no.
She's using, how do you say it? You use TikTok, right? Or you watch videos on TikTok?
I mean, is she doing the dances or is she just watching them?
She is sending me videos of old grannies doing dances on TikTok. And she tells me, oh, this I could be. And then I'm
This
like,
could
okay,
be.
Mom,
Yeah.
show me. I think she could be very famous on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone likes dancing grannies.
Yeah, she especially loves them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they have some sick moves, so.
Yeah.
Grannies, don't underestimate them.
Yeah. If any grannies are listening right now, do your dances for us.
Oh yeah, send us your TikTok dance. But did you never had like anyone in your family who was like, I don't know, cannot handle technology or something?
I mean, my mom can handle technology, my dad as well, but he refuses to.
Oh, okay. Why?
My granny wasn't that good with technology, but she loved everything that came out new, but she wasn't hearing very well. She misheard iPhone for Eihorn.
Like Einhorn or...
Yeah, basically. Like unicorn.
What did she think was an iPhone then?
She did understand what it was, but she didn't understand how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. My mom cannot pronounce like English words.
Mm.
And every time when there's like an English word, she's telling it in the worst like German accent and German way to spell it. And I was like, what are you trying to tell me? And it's like, okay. Now I get it.
Yeah. Also, my granny also wouldn't say flat screen, but she would also always say Flachschirm.
Yeah!
Nice. So my granny didn't really understand Corona, so the word Corona. So she always said Cremona.
Cremona?
Yes.
Oh no.
Why?
Because she just didn't understand it. Corona. So from hearing perspectives.
Okay, okay.
I mean, she knows what the virus is and everything with this, but she didn't understand the word Corona correctly because she's also bad at hearing.
But at some point you're also reading it, right?
Yeah, she can't read anymore because she has macular degeneration, so she can't really see anymore. She can see, but it's very unsharp. So reading was not a possibility.
Okay, so you have like, what was it? Cremona.
Cremona. Yeah.
Sounds a little bit like Neona. Maybe there's a connection.
Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe Neona put some kind of weird substance into water. Chinese water.
You have to edit that out.
At some point I have to make like a collection of like moments when Sam is telling me to edit something out.
Every 10 minutes getting even slightly racist.
No! What? I'm just stating facts. And I'm kind of accusing Neona too. For Quinona. No. Cremona. I'm like your granny.
But now she knows how to spell it right. So now she says Corona.
Yeah, I think my mom had like... Using the example that you mentioned, my mom wouldn't say like the German word. She would still say the English word, but she would say like flat scene. Screen. Flat screen. Yeah. And she would every time say it in a different way. So she never used like the same way.
Oh, there were some words my dad also can't pronounce. For example, when I was young and we did anything at the computer, I always thought the actual name was filet instead of file.
Also nice.
He'd always say, please open the filet.
Is it the same in English? But isn't it like the words that you use for like a slice of meat also?
Yeah,
like
he would pronounce it like the slice of meat. Please open the filet.
The filet. Isn't it a French word, actually? I'm not sure. It sounds like filet.
Yeah, it does sound French.
Should be, because half the words, half of the letters are not spelled.
So yeah.
So it should
like
be French.
The T at the end. Filet.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how my mom would pronounce it. Filet. Give me the filet.
Yeah, but it comes from
filet.
File, so it's filet.
But it's very interesting when you find out what kind of words they actually meant, and it's like, okay. But they don't change. Does he still say it like this, or is he?
Not anymore. I think as soon as I understood the English word, I explained it to him. The thing is, he also refuses to speak English, although I think he understands. And he used to speak English because he used to be in Canada. Yeah, with Bundeswehr.
Maybe he also spoke French then.
I don't think he spoke French, but I'm pretty sure he used to speak English.
Maybe he has some kind of like English trauma and like, I never want to speak this language anymore.
That's what I think, because I'm sure he understands, but he refuses to speak English.
Do you think he's like a secret listener of our podcast?
I don't know. Hi, Dad.
Hello.
If you're listening, please give us a rating and a review.
Here's your third and fourth daughter.
Yeah.
How was the first daughter the pool and the second daughter the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes to rank things. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of the third daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm not even related to him.
Yep. And I'm a disappointment.
No!
But okay. Anything you wanted to say about your life before we move to the next point, which I'm a bit excited about?
Oh, yeah. Wait, let me think of another tangent. Like, just to distract you from your big news that you wanted to tell us. Like, you wanted to tell me, I think 3 days ago or something.
Yeah.
Like, I got a message. Okay, we can go on to your point. So, I got a message from Sam, I think 3 days ago, and she's like, Wendy, I have to tell you something. But we have to talk about it during the podcast. So, I think it's a very positive news.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like, you can tell us.
I have the stage. Okay.
Yes. You have the Stagi.
The Stage.
Oh, yes,
it's a German pronunciation.
We can read everything all today in the German way.
Please don't.
How was Oa? Weg? Sinse?
Sinke. W. Last. Spoke.
Last. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Okay, please. Tell us now.
Right before the Animation Update.
Update. And the quick, fun Sonne.
Yeah. So, okay. I got an email.
Okay.
On an old fan fiction I wrote years ago in 2020. And, I was quite happy that people are still commenting on stuff I wrote a long time ago. And then the person was like, oh, this was such a nice story. I would love to make a movie out of it. And,
what?
The first sentence were like the like you usually write a comment when you're really overreacting and being hyper positive and want the other person to feel great. And I was like, oh, nice, someone wants to make a movie out of it. And then I continued reading, and this person actually wants to make a movie out of a story I wrote.
Really? Eh?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I wrote back, and they wrote back. And it seems like we are getting a live action movie out of a story I wrote.
What? Do you want to mention what kind of story is it, or will it be more like a secret? Because I think the person voted in the comments section, so I think the people who read the the fiction that you wrote.
It's
already know.
Quite hidden, actually.
Oh.
My first thought was, oh shit, are bots now attacking? Am I being scammed? But it was in the middle of a collection of stories I wrote.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really a random story. And the comment the person was writing did fit to the thing I was writing.
Mm-hmm.
And this made me think, okay, this is a real person, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then we talked for a bit, and it's no, I don't want to say what it's about. You'll see. You'll see it on the big screen.
Nice. What?
What?
Okay, this is very good news.
This is the happiest I've been in a long time.
I like that it always goes into this dark direction sometimes.
Yeah. I have a reason to keep living. Yeah. Now I'm rewriting the story into a screenplay script. I already started, and now I'm learning the language which should be used when writing a script, which is quite different from writing a story, because you have to explain things differently and use other vocabulary and it's use another font. They are very particular about the font that should be used, which is Courier, and I've never used it before. But now I've started editing the thing, and it looks so cool just to look at it.
Nice. This kind of reminds me, like, only like out of fun, like when we went, I think the first or second chapter that I wrote.
Yeah.
Where we was also like thinking, okay, there's like this text, and then I wrote this sentence like zoom in or something. Mm-hmm. And then we were like, oh yeah, this could be like a description for like a movie or something. And now you're going to actually write this kind of stuff. Like, oh yeah, now it zooms in into like this scene and you can see this kind of stuff and you have to maybe do descriptions.
Yeah, I'm not doing the camera directions like I do it for the animations. But still it's
still you have to go more into direction, like where
what is shown,
what
do they look like? I never explain how people look like, and it's different now.
Ooh,
and I'm learning better how to write directions for our animation scripts, for example, which is great.
This is very cool. Congratulations! Oh my gosh! This is a very huge compliment for the stories that you wrote.
Yeah.
Like, when did you write the story? 3 years ago?
3 years ago, yeah. I would say it's not my best work, but the person loved it so much that they said, not right now. I can't start immediately, but we stay in contact and this will happen.
Okay. And they will, like, is it a person who already did, like, a movie? Like, a person that you know?
It's not a person I know, which surprised me.
Maybe a person who just had the idea, I want to make a movie and uses your story then to do this. I don't know. It's the first time also, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. I know the person is younger than me. I can tell as much. But as I'm getting older, this doesn't say a lot.
But still, it's like really, really cool that there's like a person out there who's like reading your story and is like, oh my god, I want to see this like on screen.
Yeah.
And I will do this. I will contact you and ask you, can I do a movie out of it? And then actually gets in contact with you.
Yeah, and it's not an animation. It's supposed to be live action.
And they're going to be real people also involved.
Yeah.
Like, we have all these, like, voice actors and something, but it's very different if you have, like, really an actor.
Yeah, and a scene, and I don't know what budget we will have, so I have to rewrite some scenes, I think, because I don't know how this will be filmed when a lot of people are dying, or when a city is shown from above. And I mean, it's pretty clear that people will be dying when you watch the first few minutes. But
do you want to spoil which genre it is, or
you know how I'm writing?
So it's similar in this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's the same Sam that wrote. It's written by old Sam, you can tell, I think. Not small Sam, it's old Sam vibes.
So better than the story that we are currently reading.
Yeah, of course.
It would be so funny.
No,
I love this garden.
No.
Oh, the garden guy. I love him.
I know who will play Gordon.
Yes.
No, I don't even know. Which actor could play Gordon? Which real life actor? I don't know that many actors. Gordon isn't the type of guy I usually would like in an actor. I mean,
I usually wouldn't like.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess no one likes really Gordon. Trudy somehow.
Yeah. But they also break up all the time, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the last chapters, they were not breaking up. They were like...
But he was weird.
Yeah. But exciting news. I understand why you were excited and wanted to tell us.
Yeah, I wanted to have your live reactions recorded so I can listen to them again.
And you can be like, oh.
Yeah, it really hurt not to tell you immediately as soon as I stepped into your room, or as soon as I saw you, I was like, I want to tell you.
Really cool.
Wow. But it will take some time, right? So,
of course, it will take a lot of time.
Like, under which name will it be? Is it like also your you use all the time, I think, the same name, right? Also
I'm using Samantha Bird. Always.
Okay.
That's my name. Yay.
Perfect. Oh my gosh. And then, I guess, depends really on how, like, the person, like, how much time the person has. And
yeah.
If it already has, like,
it might take a lot of time. And they already
some
said
years
it might
or something.
Yes, of
filming.
course. But I'm on it, rewriting the script and staying in contact.
Mm-hmm.
Do you also get money for this?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, because you said something about budget, so maybe I thought you
no. We didn't talk about money, but I have to keep in mind if it's a person who is younger than me, the chances are they don't have enough money for big equipment, for big scenery shots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think you can do a lot if you have like a drone or something.
Yeah, that's true. But still, there's a scene with a lot of people involved and a lot of explosions and stuff. And it will be difficult.
You can, like,
have them off screen, of course, that you only show people and their reaction to what is happening. But we'll see.
Yeah, depends how serious you also would like to do it. Like, there are some videos on YouTube of, like, how's it called? Low budget movies or something. And sometimes it can be really, really funny if they kind of, how's it called? If they don't want to play that they are like high budget, but they kind of, how's it called? Hug the low budget.
Embrace
it, yes.
Yeah, it can be so good if it's embraced.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There are so many like really, really nice low budget movies where you don't think they are like low budget sometimes. But when they embrace the low budgetness and make it kind of like maybe a little bit funny, then it's like really, really cool. Yeah. So it really depends like what you want to do.
It really depends. But one problem is it takes place in Dublin. Ooh. And I mean the scenery is described. It's clear it has to be in Dublin. That's important for the story.
But cannot you use like a green screen?
I don't know. We will see. We will see.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the money to travel to Dublin currently.
I mean, it's not that far away. It would be possible.
It would be possible.
Yeah, if I'm going, I'm taking you with me, of course.
Yeah. Can I also be an actor? I want to play myself.
Maybe it's shown for 3 seconds, then she gets killed.
Oh no! Wait! I'm in the background and I'm stealing the purse from someone, and then I just run away. But I'm very obvious.
Do I have to write you into the script now?
Oh yes, please. But then I also have like to put like a longer wig or something on my head.
A wig.
Because Mindy of the story has like longer hair than I currently do, so...
Yeah. A wig, a mask, sunglasses. But we know it's Mindy, because I said so.
Yeah, and then...
You have a stunt double.
The stunt double who is present in Dublin.
Yeah.
Dublin Mindy. There are so many Mindys, oh my gosh. And Yona also has to get a role.
Of course.
Yeah.
What can Yona be?
A person who's losing an arm or a leg.
There should be people who are losing arms and legs.
Perfect.
You already have your voice acting down for it.
Oh, no, I know I lost my arm.
I lost my arm.
Great. Nice.
I can imagine like a very emotional scene and we are just like in the background doing nonsense.
No, I lost my arm.
And then Mindy is stealing your purse.
Ah, shut up. It's only your arm.
Oh no, I lost my legs.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this could be actually really funny. Like, this is where you could embrace like comedy things or so.
Yeah.
But it really depends on what genre you really want to dive into.
Yeah.
You could make it like serious and...
I mean, you know how I am. I always have some fun parts in it.
Yeah, you have some fun parts. So I could imagine actually something like this happening. A very emotional scene and some stuff, and then something like funny is happening. But it could be also like an Easter egg, which is not like obvious on the like on the first view. So
first watch.
Yeah.
But then when you listen to the podcast, you know, this person back there, that's Mindy. And that's Niona.
Someone without arms and legs.
You have to embrace, like, you know, your podcast self.
Yeah.
And your voice acting self. You have to really be the person.
I feel it.
You feel it.
Yeah.
Not having legs and arms. Perfect. But yeah, these are huge news, and please update us when there's like new stuff happening. It'll be very interesting. So
like I said, it will take some time. So no news for a while, but still, I'll let you know.
Very big news.
Yay!
Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay. And the next point on our list, like we just continue the list.
Yep. Animation update.
Yeah, animation currently in process.
Yeah, currently in process. Before we ate our... I don't know if it will be out. Before we ate our pizza, I showed you the intro. Intro is done. It looks nice already. The voice lines are finally all in.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Most of the backgrounds are done. A lot of the characters are done. Huge shout out to Wine, who helped a lot with the characters and did some amazing art which fits perfectly to our style.
Ooh.
Yeah, check them out on Instagram.
Yeah. Everything is in the description below.
Yep. You find them. This was the first person who ever sent me fan art.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, embraces the fan art culture.
Yeah.
I finally found a new word, embracing.
Yeah.
We use it now all the time.
It's your favorite word now.
It's my favorite word. I will also use it in German. I'm like, quick, fun, corner, embracing. Nee.
Embracing.
Embratzing.
Embratzing. This sounds so angry.
It's German.
Yeah. And I think another, like, very, like, now there's, like, news coming, like, all the time. Mm-hmm. We also created a promo. And do you think they already used it until now?
I don't know. We have to keep in contact and release our promos in the same week. So you see.
Okay. Yeah. But we have some contact with other podcasters. Podcasters?
Yep.
I guess it's called.
Yeah.
And we made a promo.
Yep.
Where we talked about what we are doing in our podcast.
Yeah.
You already know, I hope.
Yeah.
If not, listen to our promo. It's somewhere out there. And
if you want to listen to our promo, go to the other podcast.
Go to the other podcast. Now.
Yeah.
Just making advertisement. No, it will be like when it comes out, you will see the advertisement for them. And then you can listen to the promo on their podcast. They are really nice, very fun. And
they are called They Don't Stay Dead. And it's an Australian duo who talks about ghost stories in Australia.
Yeah.
This promo was for free because real ghost stories. Actually,
okay, there's like a difference of like people who make up ghost stories and like people who like, I don't know, there's a house, it's rumored that there are like ghosts or something and people go missing, I don't know. And you could make a story of like a real like situation. There's a difference between based on reality and fiction. This is what I meant.
It's not fiction. So as far as you can say it's not fiction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope they don't listen to this episode.
What?
I hope they don't listen to this episode.
Where we make advertisement for them?
No, where we're saying, ghost.
Yeah, you said
they talk about is bullshit.
No!
No, it's not.
They're really nice. So listen to them, and I hope they also had a nice lunch. What was your lunch?
I had Linsensuppe.
Lens soup?
Lens?
No, lentil.
Lens. Like what you have in the telescope. Yeah, lentil soup. Then my mom made it for me on the weekend and gave me a bag of soup. So I have it for a few days.
A bag of soup.
A bag of soup?
Just imagine like your backpack full of soup.
Yeah.
Nice.
You don't like lentil soup? Or?
No, I don't.
Oh no!
But I ate it.
Yeah, then it's bad.
She was like, should I make lentil soup? And I was like, I don't like it that much. And then she was, I will make lentil soup.
That's not clear.
I mean, I should be thankful because she's making soup for me. A lot of soup. It's lentil soup.
Oh.
Then we hope you are done soon with the soup.
Yeah.
Get a lot of iron into your body.
Do you want the lentil soup? I can bring it to you tomorrow.
What kind of lentils are they? Are they like the brown ones?
Yeah, the brown ones.
Okay, I also don't like the brown ones.
Okay.
Jona, do you like lentil soup?
I mean, I like lentils, but I never ate lentil soup. Or the last time I ate is very long ago. I'm not sure if I like soup. But
maybe you can bring it to Jona.
I'll bring it to the office tomorrow and you can try.
Okay. Eating it with cake, I guess.
Yeah, with cake. Oh, yeah, we have cake. The German is coming out when I get excited. We are having cake tomorrow because our colleague is leaving.
Yeah. Cake, good news. Bad news. Colleague is leaving. Good news, we get a new colleague, maybe.
Yeah.
Who is also our number one fan, I guess.
Yeah. Shout out to Peter, who is narrating our next animation.
Yes. Shout out to you. Hopefully,
you are listening. You're paying attention, hopefully.
Yeah, pay attention to us, Peter. Listen to us.
I know you are listening, but are you paying attention?
Yeah, it was very fun when she was like, yeah, Peter, we are talking about you. It was very fun when we were talking with you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm breaking the fourth wall here.
Yeah.
Third wall? No. Fourth wall.
Fourth, yeah.
Yeah, when we were talking with her about like, yeah, how many episodes are you in? And she's like, oh yeah, I'm listening to the second season. And then we were talking about stuff that happened in the first season and second season. And she was like, not remembering the details. And we were like,
not paying attention.
You're not paying attention.
Shame on our only listener.
No, we actually have a lot.
Shame on all of our listeners.
What? Why on all?
Are you paying attention? If I ask you a question, do you remember?
But the thing is, even if you ask me a question,
yeah, you don't.
And we both wrote the story for the first season, for example.
Yeah, but I mean, you are editing the stuff, so you have to listen. I only remember from reading, so.
But do you remember the episode after the first season ended where you wrote down a collection of questions regarding the first season? I was like, I had no idea what you were talking about.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. This is how life goes.
I think this part is on Patreon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe. But yeah.
Is it not? I think it is.
Oh.
I
don't know.
It doesn't matter. You said you wanted to do it. I trust that you did it.
Yeah. Maybe I should put it on, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but Jona, what was your lunch?
I just was at bakery and get some panini, so yeah.
Some bread for you again?
Yeah, a panini.
Panini. Nice. Yeah, I had my lazy food day. I was like eating noodles with tomato concentrate, so was very happy about it.
Perfect.
And some banana. Nektarin. Pfirsich?
Pfirsich would be peaches.
Yeah, peach. Peach, similar stuff. With the smooth skin. Not the hairy skin.
Smooth peaches.
Smooth peaches. Isn't it the same word?
I think it's the same word. I think it's also nectarine.
Or
however you would pronounce it.
Nektarine is how I would pronounce it.
Yeah. Pfirsich.
Always these random German words.
Yeah. You're learning German with Fiction After Lunch.
It would be so fun if, like, there would be a listener who is like, I hate the German language. but likes
the story.
Likes the story and that we are speaking in English and we're presenting like the story in English and stuff like this. And then every time we are like using German words in between. He's like, I hate this. Oh, it's actually nectarine.
Yes.
Nice.
What the hell? Okay, so I ate a nectarine with chocolate. So, yeah, very nice. Yeah, this was my lunch. Dinner we already talked about. And I guess we can go into the story that small Sam wrote when she was young. Oh no! So what happened last time? I think we already mentioned it, right? So Marcy is in coma.
Yeah.
Gordon is weird.
Yeah, Gordon is happy about it. Trudy is sad about it. Trudy is sad because Gordon is happy about it. And then she thinks like, maybe Gordon is right to be happy about it.
Ah, yeah.
And then she goes to sleep.
Yeah, I think there was this like discussion between Rico, Trudy, and Gordon who were watching like the news on the television.
Yeah.
And there was this news, Marcy's in coma, and Gordon is like, oh yeah, she deserved it. And then Rico and Trudy was like, oh no, you don't say this about another person. And then Gordon was, I don't know, explaining it or something. And then Trudy was like, oh, okay, maybe you're right. And Rico still, I think, angry at him.
But I also think they kissed at some point. So
And
he wasn't responding to kiss or somehow something weird.
Yeah.
So
Pressing lips together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. That's also what I remember. And then there was this mysterious shadow.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see what will happen this time. So Sam is going to narrate today.
What has happened so far? Cringe and bullshit. That's what happened. So, and it continues. Okay.
This is how you prepare to read?
This is my preparation. I learned this in the choir.
Hey?
Okay.
I don't remember this actually when we went to the choir weekend.
This is
like,
what I'm doing.
When did you do this?
When we were supposed to do this, Minnie, pay attention, please.
When you killed another person on the choir weekend.
Yes, Bitter will know.
Bitter will know.
Okay. Sorry to everyone else who doesn't understand what we're talking about.
We will talk about it on another tangent.
Another tangent. Okay. I'm starting now. Around 2:00, I woke up from my dreamless sleep. I sat up and looked around my bright, moonlit room. I felt dizzy and my vision was blurred. I fumbled for my glasses until I could see properly again. I saw the cat shadow sitting on the bookshelf under the poster of Rise Against.
Oh, true. There was this cat shadow.
Yeah. Did you listen to Rise Against when you were edgy and small?
Rock band, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I
but
know
not so
it,
much.
But I'm not sure if I actively listen to it.
Okay.
Were you a big fan? Oh, Trudy?
I did listen to it.
Okay.
Suddenly, I was no longer afraid. The shadow was just sitting there and looked strangely peaceful, whether I was just imagining it, or maybe it really was a ghost, or maybe there was even a logical explanation for it. Anyway, I started to talk to the shadow in a whisper, because I was wide awake now.
Talking to the cat shadow?
Anyway, you're only here to annoy me, aren't you? If I go and fetch Papa or Rico, you will either not be there or they won't see you. No one will see you, right? If I tell anyone about you, they will think I'm crazy. That's as far as I got. I can't remember exactly what happened. Blurrily, I think, I remember the shadow jumping off the shelf and throwing me against the wall, causing me to pass out.
What?
Okay, I can't explain it any other way. I was lying on the floor in my room in the morning when the sun was just coming up with a bump on my head.
Okay, wait a moment.
Okay.
What happened? So there was a cat shadow on the bookshelf and she was whispering with it and
to it
and saying weird stuff. And then the shadow jumped at her.
Yeah.
And was she sitting in the bed? And then she was like, okay, throwing me against the wall, causing me to pass out. So the shadow actually was able to throw her? Or was she just scared?
No, the shadow jumped at her and pushed her against the wall. She smacked against the wall, rolled down from the bed, and landed on the floor.
Wait, so she was on the bed sitting there? Or lying there?
That's what I think.
So I imagine her like sitting up on the bed.
Yeah, she's sitting up, maybe standing up in front of the bed at the opposite wall. There's the shadow, and then the shadow comes from the wall and pushes her.
Okay, so it was actually like, I don't know, the energy from the shadow. That the shadow was actually able to, how's it called? Attack her?
Assault her.
I'm not sure.
Assault her.
I'm not sure what you want to say.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
No, because the last time we talked about like, okay, is it more like this parallel world and we don't have like a connection to it and we can only see it?
Yeah, but now
like,
the shadow
that it can actually interact. Yes, interact is the word. Okay, this is interesting. And now she's just lying on the floor and doesn't know why she's lying there, I guess. She was like, maybe it could be a dream. Or it was true.
Well, I mean, she can't remember it.
She remembers it and she says there isn't another way. But this is what happened. A shadow pushed me and now I have a bump on my head.
Yes.
This is how you're going to explain it to your
brother. She's well aware that she can't explain it because likely the shadow won't be there anymore. So I guess she will just ignore it.
Yeah.
Or something. But I mean, she's well aware of the situation. I would say. But she woke up during the night. Yes.
And did you ever had this experience of, how's it called?
Night terrors? Or
is it called night terrors?
No,
it's not like a nightmare. It's this like feeling when you're lying in bed and you cannot move, but you have like this delusions or something of like a monster sitting on you or sitting in your room.
No.
Never? Ich glaube, sleep paralysis.
Yeah, sleep paralysis.
Paralysis. Yes. As Sam says. Did you never had it?
No. Because I'm sleeping during night.
It actually happens when you're... Oh my gosh.
Between waking up and sleeping when you're...
No, never had this experience.
I had it several times already. And at some point it got funny, actually.
That's so funny.
It's very creepy the first time when you got it. I had it the first time in Norway when I was lying in my bed and it was very sunny outside and I couldn't move. And I could only like open my eyes a little bit and it felt like, I don't know, I was dreaming and awake at the same time. And in my brain, it felt like there was a monkey going around my room the whole time. And I was very scared of monkeys during the time. I don't know why. And I was very, very scared of this moment because I couldn't move.
But it doesn't sound very pleasant, so I wouldn't like to
okay, this was the first time. The second time I had it when I was back. And it was very creepy also. I was living together with Mac in his house and living with his parents together. And I was kind of sick also. I was tired and everything. So I was lying in bed, sleeping during the day, and he was out. So he was not home, and no one else was home also. And I had this feeling that someone opened the door, or like, I again had this feeling of like, I couldn't move, and I was kind of awake, like, my hearing was as I was awake. It felt like the same. And then I had the feeling, okay, someone opens the door, and I was like, oh yeah, it's Mac. Someone opens the door, comes inside, stands next to my bed, and then this feeling of something like, how's it called?
Dropping?
Not dropping, like a shadow on your chest.
Oh.
And it's very like tight and kind of scary. And I was like, oh yeah, he's just lying next to me or lying on me or something. And then when he came, like, then I fell asleep at some point again. And then later, he, like, actually Meg came to me and I was awake and he told me, yeah, I was away the whole time. And no one was home the whole time. And I was like, oh my gosh, this was so scary.
Yeah.
But then I read a little bit about it, and this is something that happens normally when you have like a sleep paralysis. That you always have like this feeling that there's like something watching you or on you and you cannot move. And it's more like nightmarish at some point, but also not. because then I had it again. I don't know, I had it several times. And then I had it again, and then I knew, okay, these are the symptoms of sleep paralysis. And I was like, oh yeah, monster, come on, come to me. And because you really cannot open your eyes or cannot move during the time, I was like, okay, just making fun of it in my head. I was like, oh, you're a monster and something. And then it became fun for me.
But I guess it's not normal. Or is
I think
that's normal? Because I never heard about it.
I hear about it often on true crime podcasts, for example.
True crime?
When they're also talking about ghostly stuff, and often the people are like, there's no evidence for it. Maybe it was sleep paralysis.
Mm.
And I've never seen monsters. Sometimes I have the feeling.
Oh, you had it also?
I've never seen monsters.
Okay.
Sometimes when I wake up, I have the feeling I am paralyzed, and it takes me a while to move my toes and my fingers until I can move again completely. But I've never seen monsters.
But
I also never saw it.
The sleeping paralyzed, like many described it, just normal. I mean, when you're sleeping, then your body gets
stiff.
Stiff, or is numb maybe the correct word? Because actually you're producing, I don't know what is it, if it's hormones? Something weird about?
It sounds a bit weird.
Yeah.
It sounds weird. Like
your genetic pool.
Signal things in your body. Is it something like this? Also is it the normal numbness, or is it something different?
It feels different. Like, from what I experienced.
Different. Okay, because normal numbness, of course, everyone has this.
It's not like this feeling when
you're still having this. Toxin is maybe the wrong word, but I guess everyone knows what I mean. Still having in your body until it's fully gone. Because what you describe is something different, and this I never had.
Yeah, because I know the feeling of being like tired and my body feeling heavy, and I've had this time like to wake up.
Yeah.
But this is also like, I think sleep paralysis has like this combination of these hallucinations.
Yes.
Okay. That you're and I feel like a lot of people have like the same hallucinations of like something in the room.
The Hetman, for example, when you take a specific drug, it's always talked about on the internet that you see the Hetman.
The Hetman. Something similar like the Slender Man, or?
Yeah. You could say that, I think.
Yeah, maybe there's like a common thing that people are scared of or something.
Yeah.
And then because if there's like, I don't know, something like a ghostly creature sitting on you because it feels like it. Mm. But I want to emphasize, I didn't see like a monster. It's only like
a shadow
or a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Because most of the times I had my eyes closed as if I was dreaming, but my body felt as if it was awake but still numb. It's so weird to describe it. If you never had it yourself, because I think over the last, when did I had it? In Norway, so it was 2016, first time, and then over the years I had it like several times, like every year, like once or so. And then I think this year not. Last year I think I got it once, and then it was funny. Because I was like, okay, I get it every year, like, and I don't know why. Okay. Like, Mac also had it, I think, several times, because he can kind of understand what I'm trying to explain. And he was like, oh yeah, I had it also. And I was like, really? So, and I don't know why. Like, some people have it and why some people not.
Mm-hmm.
So, because you both said that you never had it.
No.
So,
definitely not.
And I also don't know, like, I think normally it happened to me when I was really, really exhausted. Like in Norway, also new situation. I was living alone first time. Maybe I was also scared.
Maybe it has also something to do with
psychology. With my mind.
Yeah.
Might be, but then also sometimes it happened random.
There's also that when you are walking during your sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Sleepwalking?
Just sleepwalking?
It's just sleepwalking.
Boring. I mean, this also sometimes happens to people when they're very exhausted. I mean, it can also happen, I think, under different circumstances. But it's also something if you're very exhausted, I guess.
Yeah. But this is also very interesting because some people sleepwalk and some people not. Like, I do not. I don't know if you drove too. I don't think Sam does it because I never saw you sleepwalk.
I did it once. But
really?
Yeah, but it was, I can't really remember.
Okay. Is it just like that you, I don't know, when you go to the toilet during the night or something, that you feel like this?
Then I'm awake. Then I'm awake and actively going to toilet. Because I need to go. No, it was, I didn't really, so I can't remember what I did, so just my mother said that I did it. It was when we were at my grandma's place, and I was already very sleepy and very tired. Maybe I just can't remember. I don't know if it's a real sleepwalk, but I would say it's a sleepwalk. I was very tired. I was already lying in bed, but I wasn't dressed for the night, or so I still had to again get up and dress for the night. And then my mother said that I stood up, walked into the other room where my grandma keeps her clothes and everything, took her sleeping clothes, went back to the room and said, no, it's mine.
No, it's mine.
And didn't let go. Then again laid down and slept, and then later I really woke up. So then I actually woke up and wondered why I had the Sphinx in my hand. And my mother was just like, then keep it. So, and I can't remember this part where I got up and got the sleeping things from my grandma, so.
Okay. But your parents and everyone told you that you did. And you actually had the
my
stuff.
My mother was there also getting ready for the night, and she said she just wondered why I get up and got this thing, and just told me afterwards. So that was the only thing.
Sleepwalking
so
so
I don't know if it's really sleepwalking, so I'm not an expert on this, but that's my only experience, I would say, with it. Maybe I also was just tired and can't remember. I'm not sure. Yeah, but in this situation, I really can't remember. I was like, why do I have this now?
Yeah, it's I think more this combination of that you're like in a dream also when you sleepwalk, because the stuff that you're doing is not like, I want to go into the other room and want to get like a glass of water, or I want to get my teddy bear, a plush toy or something. Yeah. It's very random that you go into another room and take the clothes from your grandma and
from my grandma.
Take it with you, because there's like no reason that I can think of.
No,
these clothes are so beautiful.
I wouldn't have taken, so.
Yeah. I don't know. What about you, Sam? Do you sleepwalk?
No. And I have a very light sleep.
Okay.
Whenever I sleep in the same room with someone else, like at the tent, for example, or at holidays, I wake up very easily.
What's it, the choir weekend? Where we slept with 5 people in one room?
Yes, I did wake up because I heard the 5th girl talking.
Okay. She was sleep talking. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you hear it as well? Oh, yeah.
No.
You weren't there. Sorry, no.
Did you hear it?
Did you hear it?
Yes, it was so long.
I want to include you, okay?
It's very kind.
I think I heard her talking. Maybe I was dreaming, but I was sure I looked to the side and I heard her talking.
Okay.
Maybe she was on the phone. Maybe she wasn't sleep talking.
No, I think she actually told us the next day that she sometimes sleep talks, and she was like,
I think
she mentioned something like this.
Okay, if she mentioned it, then it means I was right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But it's so weird.
I heard her. Yeah.
I'm very happy that Mac has a light sleep, so he sometimes just goes up during the night.
Mm-hmm.
But I have normally a very, like, how can you say, tight sleep?
He's very fast asleep.
Yeah, I'm very fast asleep, and then I sleep completely during the night, don't have to stay up, and then I will just wake up in the next morning. So
no, I wake up often and noises wake me up.
No, I have a very deep sleep. So
Deep sleep, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
If Grenade would explain it, I wouldn't hear it. I would just continue sleeping.
You know, just like houses completely shattered in pieces, and she's like, doesn't matter for me.
Just sleeping.
Maybe that's the reason why you didn't have a sleep paralysis so far, because you were like, I don't care, I will just continue sleeping.
monsters trying to attack you, you're just rolling over. No.
You're just, not today. I had a hard day today.
I'm sleeping now.
Okay, interesting. But yeah, this was a long tangent.
Yeah, I think it was a fun one.
It was very interesting, yeah. Also regarding the topic. So, yeah, let's wake up. Trudy's waking up and she has a bump on her head now.
Yeah.
And we know that shadows can interact with the real world here.
Yep. When I came to, I felt the first warm rays of the sun coming into my room. I felt something soft on my belly. I opened my eyes and looked straight at a familiar cat. Sebastian! I straightened up after jumping elegantly out of bed. Here's a little plot hole because she's lying in bed again. I don't know why.
Yes.
Yeah.
She sleepwalked.
Yeah,
she was like lying on the floor and then she was like, no, it's uncomfortable.
She was on the floor, then it was uncomfortable, she got into bed and then a cat is on her.
Yeah. And it's actually Sebastian who died and should be in the graveyard behind the house.
I mean, it's not a graveyard, it's a garden with a grave in it.
Like several cats lined up already.
Oh
no! Sam! Not dying!
This just broke me. Like it happens like every other weekend that the neighbor knocks at the door and is like, hey, have you seen my cat? And Trudy's like, no, slams the door. Shit, we already got another one.
Not another one!
Not again.
And in the backyard, Rico's just digging another grave while it rains.
Just like lined up rows of like graves.
Yeah. Small animals, big animals, other neighbors.
Other neighbors.
Just a neat bury.
Yeah. Did you see my grandson? Daily business. Okay, but yeah, so Sebastian is alive.
Yeah. Niona, would you like to talk, Sebastian?
Oh yeah, can you do a cat voice?
The cat is talking.
Yeah.
So how's the cat talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also would have something.
Exactly like this.
That's what I am called.
Wow.
He replied. His voice was so different from me that in my dream, kind of snooty and arrogant, but I was glad he didn't put any more blood in his fur, and he looked a bit younger and not too fat.
Trudy is already judgy.
Okay. The translator or the way I copied it fucked up a little.
Yes.
So I think what I wanted to say is his voice was different from what she heard in her dream, because she talked to him before, but it was in her dream. And he does sound snooty and arrogant. So keep that in mind when you are voicing him, please. But also she is happy that he doesn't look like the way he looked when they put him in the grave. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he looked older, he had blood in his fur, and he was a chubby cat.
And he's actually talking.
Yeah.
Normal cat rings.
And
yeah,
again, you
like a parrot.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon, little miss, as I've ever been fed.
He said in that old tone of voice. Can you read minds?
Yes.
So you are a ghost.
If you want to call it that, I could see others just like you, little miss.
Then when we were silent for a while, Finally, I asked tonelessly, and who killed you?
I'm afraid I cannot tell you. I lay dozing in the sun before a shadow fell over me, and immediately everything was black.
Why are you here now?
For some reason I can't leave this world. I will be your companion for some time now.
He just decided, okay, I don't know where to go. I don't want to go back to my original owner. I will stay here.
Yeah.
Owner. I will stay here.
I'm bothering you now.
Ja, das ist schnell ausgekommen. But
yeah.
Why me? Would be a good question to ask, but I think she doesn't ask it.
She's like, okay.
But is this then a different shadow? Because before we also had this shadow cat in her during the night, I would say. And is it now the same shadow? Is somehow Sebastian the shadow? Is there two different things?
How many shadows are there? No, the way I remember how I imagined it, which was that he was trying to come through to the back to the living world, and it took a while to like materialize and be able to interact with things around him.
So during the night he jumped, so to say, from the bookshelf,
and then
hit her, and that was the jump into the real world.
Yeah, that was the moment he came from the shadow world into the real world.
Okay.
And now he looks like a cat and not like a shadow any longer.
Okay, so the shadow about what he's talking about, we don't know yet, really. So maybe we have seen it before, but it was not the one in the night. At least not the one attacking her during the night.
Wait, no. It's always Sebastian when it's a cat shadow.
Okay.
That's what I imagine. Maybe we can rewrite it or write it differently, but that's the original thought.
Okay. Continue, or any other thoughts?
Yeah, we can continue.
Mindy's not impressed.
No, I'm just thinking about Sophia versus Shadow. Like, when we had the shadow cat, like, what I'm thinking is, so the cat was lying there in the sun, right? He was just, like, chilling there, being cat. And then there was, like, another shadow. Like, I can imagine, I don't know, maybe a human shadow, or maybe something from the other world, from the shadow world, attacking him. Because the shadow can actually interact with the real world. And then maybe the shadow kind of, how's it called? Dragged him into the shadow world? So they actually found the corpse, so this is weird.
Yeah.
So, but maybe his mind or something else, like something like a soul or something, got dragged into like the shadow world, and therefore he doesn't have a body anymore. But his mind or soul is like dragged into the shadow world, and then he continues being there. But then now is the question, where does his body come from again? Maybe it can be reproduced from the information that you can get from the soul or mind that was yet. Maybe. And why did he come back when he like interacted with Trudy itself? Maybe she has like a power or something, being special protagonist power. Having
sure.
The power of being clinically insane.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's differently.
But yeah, so I think also like there are different shadows. And the reason is now, why did this shadow actually attack the cat? And why did he come back?
No cat was attacked. She was attacked by the cat.
No, but the cat mentioned a shadow fell over me.
Ah, no. Like the shadow of a person. Someone came and did
it was a real person.
Yeah, because
this is confusing.
Your problem. Okay, no. It was,
Too many shadows.
Yeah, but it could be both, right? It could be also like something from the shadow world interacting, or like a real person. We don't know because Sebastian didn't really see.
That's interesting. Okay, I mean it's never in the story I wrote so far revealed what actually happens, but this is a good thing. Okay.
But so Sebastian meant here just that someone came and he didn't saw him originally.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone just killed him.
Yeah,
so
if it was Trudy, for example, if she did it and she doesn't remember, let's just assume she went over there. He blinked into the sun. He saw something dark and then
dead.
With an axe. What?
Or a knife.
Or knife. Trudy was night walking.
Good old Knüppel.
A baseball bat.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is interesting. And now he just wants to join Trudy. For some reason.
Because he's so lovely character.
No. Maybe because
they don't like each other, right? Like Sebastian was attacking her in the real world when he was alive.
Yes, and maybe that's what kind of connected them, or maybe his spirit is connected to the house because his body is buried there, or I don't know. That's what I was thinking about, but I think I never finished the thought.
Yeah, it's interesting to build like on this shadow world stuff. Okay.
Nice! I said and gathered some clothes to wear.
She's like, oh yeah, new companion. Dead cat alive, can talk, and there's shadows and someone killed him.
And read the mind.
And, oh yeah, and he can read a mind. Her mind.
Yeah, he can read minds, and he's dead and a ghost, and she's like, okay, nice, fine. Okay, you're my companion now. Good.
Cool. I always wanted one.
Sebastian hopped off my bed and stroked my legs. It felt like a cat.
Okay.
I was almost disappointed. I had expected something like a breath of air or something.
She's like, it's not enough weirdness.
I want more ghost feeling. This is just a cat.
How boring.
Yeah. Are you hungry? I asked absently.
I don't think I will be able to eat anything.
Sebastian said indignantly. Oh yes, I forgot. I mumbled and then sent him out the door to get changed.
Why does she send the cat out of the room?
So he isn't watching her when she gets changed.
But it's a cat.
Yeah,
but he can talk and read minds.
Yeah, it's creepy if he watches her change.
Maybe he does some stupid comment or anything. Yeah. Or they actually did with God before whatever they did.
Oh yeah, he was a shadow cat. Maybe he was watching. Like Rico.
Rico became watching.
Yeah, we know that Rico was just sitting there and learning, right? He was like, be quiet. Want to learn something here?
I want to study.
Want to study.
And then maybe also you learn something new.
How not to do it.
Yeah. We never know.
Yeah.
No, we don't know what happened.
Like in a bad, scary movie, he walked through without opening at first. Through the door.
So he's kind of like a ghost? Like, he cannot eat and he can go through stuff.
Yeah,
but why can she
feel him?
Yeah,
she can see him and she can feel him. Yeah.
Now it's interesting if Rico can see him.
Yeah. When I unbuttoned my pajamas, I wondered if you could see through walls too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting thought process here.
She's not... Yeah. I don't know why I wrote this. I like breakfast on Saturdays. We sit together at the table at 9:30 at the earliest. Dad and Rico pile cheese and sausage from the butcher on fresh rolls, while I eat muesli with yogurt. The radio is on. Dad talks about his work. Rico and I talk about school, all with our mouths full, of course. But there was one difference today. A little ghost cat sat purring on my lap.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't see the cat.
Or they're just like, oh yeah.
Ah yeah, that's Sebastian, isn't he? He's fine.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. Weren't you dead? Things change. That was a week ago. Yeah.
You mean the other podcast, Dead Things Don't Stay Dead, or what was it called?
They don't stay dead. Yeah.
Maybe
shout out. Yeah.
Yeah, we should send them like our story and maybe they can analyze it.
Mm.
Who is this? Her father?
Yeah.
Should I do the father?
You haven't said anything yet, so yeah.
Or do you want to do the father?
No, I already did the cat.
How does her father sound like? He's the chocolate man, right?
Yeah. So he has a deep voice because he's eating a lot of chocolate.
And then... I said...
Maybe less creepy. He's not next murder.
I mean.
Yeah, I know there was a story of the murder, but
this was one time.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe there are more mothers who are now in chocolate.
Yeah, but he's a chocolate factory man. He has to be sweet somehow.
No.
Sweet and friendly.
He's friendly. He just has a deep voice.
Okay.
This was my friendliest voice. No.
Alright.
Oh no.
Should I continue this or should I use Mindy voice?
Don't use the Mindy voice.
Then I will continue the other one.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's see if I can continue. And then I said they would do without the strawberry cream. Oh no, it's and take truffles instead. And sell the package for twice the price.
My father said, just as the phone rang. I get it, I said and got up.
I like that Trudy is now also committing to her father.
Yeah.
But come back before the cereal gets cold.
My father laughed, and I left the room with the cordless phone in my hand. Let's give a moment for Mindy to laugh.
I'm crying.
Why?
I never used this voice. It's
Okay.
not my typical everyday voice.
Not
It's your new Mindy voice. That's what you sound like when you get upset.
Really?
That's the secret Mindy level, because Mindy never gets upset.
Yeah, I never get up. But I think he was friendly.
Okay.
I think it will be so funny when I hear my own voice recording this. I was like, no, cut everything. I don't want to hear that voice.
Beep, beep.
It's not important what the father's saying.
Oh, okay.
I pressed the green receiver button.
Hello, Trudy.
It blurred back at me. Hi, Sophia, I replied.
What's up? You went home with Gordon yesterday.
Yes?
And is he still with you?
Sophia, no!
Stop it, Sophia, stop it.
Stop it, please. It's not me.
It's you.
It's him.
It's him. Oh.
I sat down on the stairs. Sebastian had followed me and now jumped onto my lap. I held the receiver so that he could listen in.
It would be so fun if the cat was like holding the receiver, like, yeah, I'm your companion, I will do some work.
Cat pause.
Yeah.
Oh, Trudy, people are allowed to ask.
My best friend giggled.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't very giggly.
No, it's the perfect voice.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh
that's
no! That's the end of the chapter.
it. Yeah.
Like, during the conversation.
Yeah, in the middle of the conversation.
In the
because
middle of it.
we have to cut at some point.
Okay. Very interesting chapter.
Yep.
Ugh. I still have to recover from my voice change. I never change my voice, so it's difficult.
For this one time, all in.
Finally! Tomorrow I cannot speak anymore. It would be
Yeah.
so fun if I just use this voice when I talk with students to encourage them to do stuff.
You can do it! You can!
You can do it! Okay, poor neighbors, they think there's like mass murdering going on here, but yeah. I found it very interesting that Sebastian is back, and he's now the companion of Trudy, and he's like a ghost cat.
Yep. And he also likes chatting with others.
Yeah.
And gossip.
Oh, yeah. True, it's very interesting that she holds the receiver so that he could listen in. It was like, oh yeah, here's some kind of gossip, and we're talking about Gordon and Trudy time. Yeah, Sebastian, if you're interested, yeah, listen.
You anyway watched us.
Yeah, you watched us already, but why not? She wants to include Sebastian in the
conversation.
Gossip. In the conversation.
Yeah.
Conversation. Oh no. Yeah, and Sophia is very pushy. And she was like, yeah, just tell me. She really loves to gossip. I don't know, do you know about Sophia?
No, I don't.
Okay, because I don't like her.
Yeah, was she there before?
Yeah. I think in the first few chapters or something.
She appears now and again because she is Trudy's best friend.
Oh,
yeah, but she doesn't behave like her best friend.
I completely forgot her.
Yeah, I think it was during the chapters when only me and Sam recorded.
I think she appears quite often because she's the best friend.
Yeah, it can be that she was already there in school. I mean, there was a school day where we were with Trudy, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like her. I want her dead. I want Sam to write an intermediate chapter where Mindy kills Sophia.
Okay.
Sophia is based on my former best friend from school. Yeah.
This has nothing to do with the former best friend. This has to do with the writing of Sophia, yeah. Because I don't know anymore what she actually mentioned. No, for example, there was this one scene where Trudy was talking about like how she got together, how she's interested in Gordon or something, and then Sophia is like, oh yeah, you have bad taste. And she was kind of like downgrading Trudy's taste in something and being kind of mean. Yeah. I was like, you should be supportive here.
Yeah, that's true.
And then she was like, oh yeah, did you, I don't know, do stuff or something.
I mean, if it's about gossip.
Yeah, but still, it felt weird.
Yeah, true.
Not supportive at all, but more like toxic, kind of. So it was like, no. Let's kill her.
But, I mean, come on, everyone in this story is somehow toxic. So Gordon is toxic. Rico, okay, is maybe okay.
Rico is best character.
Yeah.
He's just like sitting there.
The father is just,
My favorite character so far, because I voiced him.
And I mean...
The chocolate man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the father doesn't have a name, right?
No.
Chocolate man, okay. Just father. Also written down on his like license father. Job father.
Trudy's father.
Yeah. I really liked that you're also doing the chapters longer. Feels like more happens also.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting in which direction it goes. They didn't mention Marcy here, but yeah, we got some more information about the Shadow World, that dead things can come back or something. Maybe it really has like a connection to like the death realm. The other world.
Maybe Marcy dies and then comes back.
Oh, as a shadow.
And then lies on Trudy's bed.
Yeah.
On her.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like where this is going. Next chapter, please. And then they're playing cards together.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you already said what you think will happen next.
Yeah. Marcy will come back.
Yeah.
But she didn't. She's not dead, right?
No.
She's only in the coma.
So she has to die and then come back.
Yeah.
So Gordon actually kills her. And then she's dead, will be a shadow, and then she comes back to Trudy.
Yeah.
And also a companion's her.
Oh yeah! She has 2 companions. Yeah! Which will be very weird when she's going out and talking with Marcy, like Ghost Marcy and Ghost Cat, and everyone is like, what's wrong with her? She was weird before, but she's behaving crazy now. Crazy. Yeah. So this is what we are going to assume, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Marcy will come back.
Yeah.
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 I think so. The story has to continue.
Cool. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I actually have nothing else to say.
Yep. Okay.
Looking forward to the next time, actually.
Yeah.
Very curious to see where this is going.
Mm.
Yeah. So, if you are interested in more stuff in the meantime, you can follow us. And where can they follow us?
On Instagram.
Fiction After Lunch.
Tumblr.
Fiction After Lunch.
YouTube.
Fiction After Lunch.
Twitter.
Look at our animations.
Ah, yeah. Animations. Whoop whoop.
Animations. Let's play.
And cooking videos.
Cooking videos. Woohoo.
Woohoo.
YouTube Fiction After Lunch.
Twitter.
Fiction and Lunch.
And also,
you can support us on Patreon or Ko-fi.
Please rate and review wherever you can. Thank you so much to everyone who already did.
Yeah,
it's a huge help.
If we get 20 likes, no, 20 5-star reviews, you know what will happen. Please listen to the last episode.
Yeah.
No, 2 episodes before now, or?
Oh, yeah, 2 episodes, right? So the censored one. Yeah. We want to have, like, the non-censored one. But on Patreon.
Yes.
Because we cannot put it out on... And then I will do, like, on YouTube, a video where I try to steal the original non-censored version in Sam's apartment.
Only if Mindy succeeds, she will get to read it.
There will be like a video like with how's it called? Like James Bond?
Yeah, James Bond video.
James Bond music like in the background. I try to climb your wall. Just going up the stairs, elevator. And then I have to fight you.
Yeah. To the death.
To the death. Okay.
Yeah. Also, if you send us a screenshot of a 5-star review from wherever you could review and a prompt, Sam will write a little 500 to 750 word story for you, which we will read on the podcast. Prompt can be from season 1 or 2, or a fan fiction if we talked about the series before on the podcast. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. So I guess this is everything for today. What should be our last sentence? Nice.
Please rate and review.
Sophia, no.
People are allowed to ask. Oh, nee, Sophia, no, that's good.
Sophia, no.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And listen to the next episode.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube, go to our social media. And 3, 2, 1.
Sophia, no!